Kelsey and Erin, and this is our Science Genius project. For our project, we wanted to find out if colors and emotions are actually linked. For instance, people are always told that blue is a sad color and red is an angry color, and we wanted to find out if that was actually true or not. To find out if colors and emotions were actually linked, we decided to do a test. For our test, we got 10 younger children, 5 girls and 5 boys, and in a completely dark room, we showed them 31 different colors. We picked younger children because we decided that they would probably be able to give us more genuine input than adults would, because they would have heard less things about certain colors being linked with certain emotions and feelings. Our hypothesis was that cooler colors, such as blue, purple, and green, would produce sad emotions. We also thought that warmer colors, such as red, orange, and yellow, would produce happier emotions. We also thought that the more intense a color was, the more intense the emotion would be. For instance, a paler yellow would produce less happiness than a brighter yellow. These are the results that we got from interviewing the children.
This reminds me of thunderstorms and thunder. Sometimes I go outside in the summertime and it looks like this a lot. Because my family likes to go out and popsicles for night snack every night. And that makes me kind of feel happy to remind me of family and summer. It reminds me of when I was little, of how much I would love purple. When I wake up in the morning sometimes, early, it kind of looks like this because in the morning when the sun's just barely coming up, you see like this bright pink. I like this one because when I was a little girl, I loved this color a lot. It makes me think of happiness, because when we see the sunset, I am really happy because it's so beautiful. That reminds me of heaven a lot. It reminds me of where I got one of my blankets and how the doctor couldn't hear my heart beeping. It feels like somebody's getting bloody, that you're hurting them because of that. Spears when they were fighting.
Excited. Nervous. Weird. Crazy. Confident. Nervous, excited, I guess. Old-fashioned. Happy, I love black.
Well, I do like to color on it with other different colors. Like bright inside of my heart because it's red. Well, my heart is red. Oh, wow. I kind of am looking at this a little bit. It doesn't really look that good because it's kind of just a little bit of yellow with yellow up here with white on the bottom. It's kind of like plain, just like a little bit of starting to go down sunset, but it's the rest of it's white. Like happiness, a little bit. It reminds me of the sun in summer. I like this a lot because it's really pretty and it kind of mixes up, the green mixes up with a little bit of white. It's kind of greenish up here and a little bit of whitish yellow green down there. And that kind of makes me feel happy, like how things will change. Makes me feel all empty inside, there's nothing inside of me. A time where I felt like nobody loved me. It kind of reminds me of heaven. It reminds me of blood. Happy. I want to go outside with the nature. It's like I'm sucking on a mint. Makes me feel all funny. Makes me feel like I'm all messy from eating a popsicle. This color feels like I'm going to a funeral. This color makes me feel like I want to go bird watching in the beautiful sky. This color makes me feel like I want to go out and play in the rain and get all wet. This color reminds me of my best friend who died. It makes me feel super happy and, has a ton of energy and just want to go and bounce around. Makes me feel like I want to be stingy and keep everything to myself. Makes me feel like I want to try again. Excited, eat a peach. We're just gobbling down dried mangoes. We're just like gobbling them down and being really stingy about it. This color makes me feel like I just want to jump up and get angry at everybody. Just makes me feel scared. Stuff. Well, I had a pair of rain boots this color once. Chocolate. A pink. It's vanilla. The red one is a red angry bird. I know. Yeah, yellow. Yellow. That's just a monster. A green. A blue. The sun. It reminds me of the grass and moss. Sea foam. It reminds me of the early sunset. It reminds me of grapes. Cotton candy. This one, it reminds me of the devil, of how he tries to do something bad. A little bit scared when it gets... So I'm kind of scared when it gets dark. It's like a color of the sky a little bit. It kind of reminds me of like when it starts to get dark, to get rainy or like rain or something. And I do like this color a little bit because when it rains I get to be cozy inside with my family, usually watching a movie. This one's kind of like a little bit lots darker than the other one. Some people use that for like sky blue. That's not really the sky blue. And they use it because that's the only blue they've got. And there's and I like this because there's lots of different shades of blue. And this one reminds me of like coloring, of like how dark people color. And it reminds me of coloring and other people letting them color too, to feel the happiness of coloring.
As you can see, the children had some interesting comments, and it was a fun project to do. The comments were also very genuine, as we thought they would be with younger children. So what we found that was consistent with our hypothesis was that the intensity of the color would increase the intensity of the emotion. And it seemed to do that because it would also increase the intensity of the memory associated with that color. So therefore, the emotion that was associated with the memory would also be intensified. Young children are frequently asked, "What's your favorite color?" And that answer usually changes as we grow older. Next time you ask that question, try and think about why you like that color. If you think about it hard enough, chances are you'll probably find that it is linked with certain positive memories. And that's why you like that color so much.